What up? What up? What up? Now, y'all gonna see this, and it is what it is. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I had to shave because I was just tired. Tired of the maintenance. Anyway, there it is. I got a little stubble coming in, so it's good. It's been a few days. What's up? So, it's been a long time. I'm coming in just like it is, just raw. Um, Got to flex a little bit. Signature sign. No, y'all can't see that, but that's Ted Cooper. Ted Cooper, the Sparks, signed my woo Demon Slayer jacket. Fire piece right there. Just fire. And let me throw my tangible on. There's some Demon Slayer action going on right now. We going from water breathing to fire breathing to sun breathing. May even do some sunbathing. But anyway, so this is what it is, right? Yes, you see me rocking the Warrior gear because y'all know what time it is if you ain't been paying attention. Warriors for the chip. We calling it right now. Yes, it is December 6, 2001. And this is on record. So you know when it happened, the Warriors are not only going to win the chip this year, but they probably even go break their record for the longest winning streak or the best record in the NBA. Long as the refs don't cheat, I saw what they tried to do. But anyway, we talking about game. So this is the comeback. So for those who don't know, I started this channel last year amidst going through drama like a lot of people with the pandemic and whatnot. Had no intentions of really getting down with the game console stuff. I play video games, been playing since the early 80s. So Trump, a lot of y'all cats that talk your yah gaming stuff like y'all been on it forever. I was on it before you were born. So just calling facts, no flex. So that being said, everybody has their own preference and opinion. It is what it is, and it's cool. It ain't no tit for tat, this, that, and the third, but it is what it is. It's just like sports. You got your team, somebody else got another team, and y'all banter, and we talk our talk, we do our thing. So that's what it is. So if you Xbox, you PlayStation, you Nintendo, it is what it is, right? So I about to choke on water. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Excuse me. All right. That was funny. Love live TV. All right. So what it is when I first started this channel, or right before I started this channel, I was actually just watching other people's videos and commenting, in the comments and whatnot. And that's when you run into the kids. And that might be kids, might be adults, who knows? They act like kids on social media. And I ran into that actually in the 90s back in college, which is where I got my moniker from, No Rilla, because I don't play games and I'm not fake. Whatever I say is what it is, like for real. I ain't got time to play something that I'm not just because you're on the computer. That's for special people. So anyway, that being said, ran into some people before I started my channel, ran into some people that was talking like, Xbox was going to kill the PlayStation, yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, nah, I don't think so. It's already a 2-1 game. Like, PlayStation 4 had already beat out the Xbox on a 2-1 level. They weren't going to make up that market share in one generation. No. And not only were they not going to be able to do it, there was just nothing, there was no track record to show that they would. They hadn't done enough in the past to show they're capable of giving PlayStation a run for their money. People thought that they did back with the 360, but they never really capitalized on it. Like, even though they had in the 360 era, in my opinion, and maybe some other people's opinion, in that era, they had a better online experience. Like, Xbox Live was a better experience than what the PlayStation was offering. Are you really kidding me right now? All right. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Can't believe that. I had 3 hours and you're going to take it down to nothing. No problem. No problem. Try to play me. Don't have the best situation, but I make the best of it, and I'm finna fix all that right now. Kill all that. Okay, now we good. So like I was saying, Xbox 360 had the better online experience, and you could play with friends, and it was really easy, and the mic and all that. It was fun. That was my first really all-in Xbox experience, because I had an Xbox One, but I got it way late into its lifespan, so I didn't have to pay, full price or whatever. And it was kind of just like I wanted to play Halo, see what the hype was about. And they did have some games that were only on Xbox that weren't on PlayStation, like Episode 3 of Star Wars, where Anakin and Obi-Wan played together. That game was fire. That game was fire. That was definitely one of the best, kind of slash 'em up Star Wars games. That was really fun. Halo was I wasn't that big on first person shooter anyway. And so it was just like, it was okay, but I wasn't like, it wasn't all the hype that it played out to be. And I definitely played way more games on PS2 and loved my experiences more on PS2. And even though I like the feel of the controller for Xbox a little bit, I appreciated it more on the 360. For whatever reason, I just didn't. I don't know. I was just preferential. I think for the game selection on the PS2, there was just experiences that you would have on the PlayStation that were just the exclusives. The exclusives still just trumped it for me. There was no reason for me, because I wasn't really a big online game player. So there was no real reason for me to be preferential with Xbox versus PlayStation on that even. It just wasn't my thing. So all that being said, my preference was PlayStation for sure. So anyway, ended up getting the PlayStation 5 the day it came out. I was fortunate in that regard. Got my pre-order the day they announced it. And so the next day when it was supposed to be pre-order day, I'd already had mine, and everybody else was like, why can't we get a pre-order? They went on pre-order the night before. So anyway, got my PS5, and in my conversations with the people online, I said, I guess we'll see in 4 to 5 years what's going to be the outcome. Little did I know. I mean, if I wanted to be cocky and dangerous, I would have called it from the beginning, like it's going to be crap. But nobody knew. And so I was smart enough to know not to put my foot in my mouth and be like, oh, it's over from the beginning. They don't have a chance, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know what was going to happen. I said we'll just give it, 3 or 4 years, 4 or 5 years, maybe, and we'll see, what Xbox does. But the reality is, that's weird. The reality is that I don't think we need to wait 4 or 5 years. There's no need. There's no need to wait 4 or 5 years. It's pretty much a done deal. As much as it is to say that the Warriors are going to win the chip this year, is obviously not a guarantee. I wish it, and it looks like that's a strong possibility with Clay not even back yet, and Wiseman coming in, and the way that they're playing defense and the young core that they have. Injuries aside, it looks like a foregone conclusion, and it looks like they possibly could break records with, like for real, which I really, really hope that takes place. But with the PS5 Xbox situation, the reason why I'm finally getting back on, I mean, I've been meaning to get back on, but as you can tell, I ended up getting into the Funko Pop game, and you can see I know it's a glare right there, but yeah, that is a Black Panther black light popping tee, size large, yeah, and amongst many others. Anyway, I'll do that on another day. We can get into the pop game, but so I got sidetracked. Got sidetracked with that. Got sidetracked with all the other fun things. All the other many fun things. Where is? Well, that's not fun. That's not cool. Oh, ha! All the other fun things. Yeah, that's the Demon Slayer PS5. So, okay. Anyway, so there's a lot of things to do, and investing into doing daily streams is a job and work. And even though it's fun when you engage with other people. Haven't had that plus, a lot of people have been trying to get with me on doing podcasts and whatnot. So we will see. I'm gonna try to put in the effort and recalculate and reschedule and reprioritize, my activities, and so I can make it happen, because I really do think this is something that I can do very well in. So anyway, getting back to the whole PS5 Xbox. So for those of you who stood through the first 10, 11 minutes of all of that ranting and settling, I'll put in the comments. You can jump in at 11 minutes. So PS5 Xbox. Like I said, talked to some people last year before both systems came out. A lot of Xbox people were saying Xbox was going to kill it, blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't think they're going to make up that 2-to-1 ratio deficit that they're in. Definitely not in one generation. I just don't see it happening. Even with the Bethesda purchase, this, that, a third, Xbox people were really feeling themselves. And I'm just like, I don't care nothing about Bethesda. They ain't got nothing I care about, for real. But, there's a lot of MMO people and all people who like that kind of stuff. More power to you. I just don't see it really making a difference, when it's all said and done. Game Pass, they was like, Game Pass. Again, talking all that yah. And I'm just like, bruh, I don't buy a game every month. Like, there's not a game out every month that I need to get. So why am I paying you every month when you're not giving me something that I want? And you didn't have a whole generation that I did not even play your game system. I'm not missing nothing. You're not giving me a reason to play your game or buy your system or buy into your Game Pass. Like, you're not. Like, the only reason I even wanted to get an Xbox Series X was because I heard it was it could be turned into an emulator to play PS2 and PS3 games. That was the reason I was going to get an Xbox. And now, I still might get it, but that'll be way later when I'm getting it, I got like extra money and I can just go like, boom. But priority, nah. So anyway, PS5, here we go. People was talking about games, not games. It's a PS4 game, blah, blah, blah. Like, look, if you play games, it's about you play a game. If you like the game and you play it, you enjoy it, you have fun. All this other yah stuff about, it's a PS4. Bruh, does the game look good? Does it look better on the PS5 than the PS4? Or are you playing it and having fun? What are we talking about? So, not to mention the controller. Not to mention the controller on the PS5. My gosh. Like, are we for real right now? Like, even though people want to say, they took more from, they became more like an Xbox controller. Okay. If you in competition in business and okay, we took a little something from y'all or whatever. If that's the case, PlayStation took a little bit from Xbox and made their stuff better. What's your excuse? Why don't you do a little something? Why don't you get your own exclusive and make it better and do a little something like PlayStation? That's what competition breeds. That's what you do. When the Warriors were kicking everybody butt with the threes and playing pass and team basketball, everybody was like, okay, we need to do that too. And then they start trying to do that kind of stuff, aka the Suns. But you can't do it like the originals. So anyway, so it is what it is. It's like, and even though they made it bigger so that more like an Xbox controller just because it's bigger, the experience you have playing Astrobot, you will never, there's no experience like that ever in Microsoft's Xbox existence, period, bar none, period. That experience is bomb. And everybody who's played it knows it. So ain't nothing to say about that. So anyway, here we are, barely a year or almost exactly a year into having the systems out, and it's game over already for Xbox. How can I say that? Why would I say that? Because today I just saw a video from Xbox people knocking their flagship exclusive Halo Infinite. so much so that now they themselves, the video itself wasn't honestly knocking it, but they were having a conversation about it and a discussion about it. And I do want to shout out the video that I saw because I think it was very well done. And and I think it seemed to be pretty fair as well. And it was by Dreamcast Guy. So Dreamcast Guy, great job on your video. It's called Gamers Kinda Hate Halo Infinite ? What I find amazingly ridiculous to hear is that Reddit, the Reddit group that talks about Halo, literally was shut down. So like the platform where you're supposed to discuss the game with the developers so that you can get help and support and talk about the issues and fix issues and talk about, they said it got so toxic for the pros and cons addressing the game, they literally shut down the Reddit. Bruh. Now, we know that the game console wars gets toxic and childish and this, that, and the third. But the fact that you got your own in-house Xbox versus Xbox people talking so much crap that the people shut down the whole Reddit post. I'm sorry, bruh. I'm sorry. That is the biggest L you could possibly take, bruh. You have toxic community in your own house. How you going? How can you talk about PlayStation versus Xbox? You can't use it's Xbox versus Xbox, because basically they so petty and so pitiful, which is what you see in the console wars, is that you can't even objectively critique your own issues. So how can you objectively critique Xbox or objectively critique PlayStation 5 when you can't even objectively critique your own flagship game, Halo? And let's just call it what it is. They grade came out and they didn't even get a 90. They couldn't even score an A on their flagship game. Bruh. I don't care what Xbox come out with between now and 20 years from now. They have taken the biggest L, period, and it will forever be an L. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You can call it timestamp this video. You will see it forever. It will forever be verified on this video for the internet to know and see. Xbox is dead. Period. Now, when I say Xbox is dead, I'm not saying people not going to buy it. I'm not saying they're not going to make money, because they're going to make money. Because part of the reason why they were complaining so much on Halo is because of the monetization in the game. AKA this kind of stuff. And yet they talking about Game Pass, we're saving money. They're taking that money right out your butt. Monetizing everything else that you're going to play on Xbox. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm not paying for that crap. NBA 2K, I'm not buying another one unless they do something real crazy that's worth me getting it. And if then, I'll wait till it's on sale the next year for Christmas and get it for $20. But yeah, I'm not buying another NBA game. I'm not playing the monetization games with that. The Avengers thing, I played just enough to have fun with it. Play the storylines and leave it at that. I ain't gonna be spending a bunch of money on stuff that's not even tangible. I'm sorry, NFT stuff, not for me. Can't do it. But anyway, I just had to come on here and say, here we are at the 20-minute mark. Ain't no conversation going on because ain't nobody watching me, which is cool. But I'm still laughing and I'm enjoying my life and myself because Demon Slayer is my thing. I'm loving it. Even though the manga has already been written and completed, hopefully I get the set on sale for less. I know where I can get it for less. Right now it's like $200-300 and something, but I know I can get it for a lot less than that, like half of that. I'm just waiting for it to get back in stock. So anyway, so I'm enjoying my Demon Slayer stuff. I'm enjoying my pops, selling pops too. So if you're interested in buying some pops, let a brother know. Got plenty. Oh, speaking of pops and Demon Slayer, I got that Sun Chase and Nosuke. Yeah, you can look it up and see what it's worth. I got that Tanjiro signed Water Demon box lunch exclusive glow in the dark. You can look it up. And we do have that Chase glow in the dark Ahsoka. Yeah, amongst many others. So just just flexing on the X. Not really. But yeah, I got some stuff. But like I said, man, PlayStation, Xbox, it's a wrap, and I'm just laughing. So for them jokers that was following me, not following me, talking they yakety yak, never, bro, never. PlayStation all day. Xbox, no way. PlayStation all day. Xbox, no way. Say it with me. PlayStation all day. Xbox, no way. Taking L's, boy. Y'all taking some L's. Y'all taking some serious L's up in here. I don't know what y'all was thinking. Y'all was on some serious. I don't know what you want to call it. Oh, come on now. Making me work this hard to get this in here. All right. Anyway, that ain't working. I'll deal with that later. All right. So, like I said, so that's pretty much it. On the PlayStation 5, Xbox thing. Like I said, I ain't been on here for a minute, so this will be seen by people, and y'all can enjoy it. Comment, feel free, start your wars or whatever you want to do. But one thing for sure, you ain't gonna do. You're not gonna take a W. if you Xing, you ain't got no W. That's all what it is. I'm just saying, no W for you. Not in this generation or the next. So, because like I said before, it just ain't gonna happen. So anyway, I'm just laughing and enjoying myself and playing games and having fun. I'm just gonna play my games and have some fun. You know what I'm saying? So, and by the way, I heard so many different conversations and people talking about the PlayStation 5 and it's hard to get and this and third. I'm gonna wait this and wait that and wait this and wait that. Hey, I understand. Do what makes sense for you in your pocket, for sure. But my girl literally bought 13 PS5s between last year and this year. Now counting the two that I got, that's 15. But I got one and then I got another one. I stayed out overnight at Walmart. But anyway, and shout out to my Walmart people that was with me, that was gonna follow me and whatnot. And I ain't been doing nothing. I'm sorry, but I was entertaining the folks all night. Check the receipts. But and if you want to look for me, you can find me on Do More Now 8 on Instagram. Yeah. So that being said, lost my train of thought. I was basically saying that I wish I could remind myself. I don't remember. What was I saying? Ain't nobody here to remind me. Let's see. Oh, well, I think I was just saying that I was on here. Oh, my girl bought 13. There you go. So, because people were talking about how hard it was to buy a PS5. Look, all you got to do is go follow Jake. Google him. Jake, I can't think of his last name, but a guy named Jake. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him on Instagram, whatever. And you will know when the PS5s drop. Okay? And all you got to do is watch his videos and find out what to do, whatever, and you get on there and you do. And here's the reality: it ain't that hard. You get the notification on Discord or Twitter or whatever. You get the notification, boom, jump on Best Buy, Target, Walmart, wherever, Amazon, and you try, and you just don't quit, and you don't give up, and you just keep trying. It's that easy. Only reason I didn't do it is because number one, I already got a PS5. I ain't really need one, but I wasn't thinking. Instead of putting my money in this stuff, I should have been just keeping 500 aside and just buying one, and flipping them daggone things. But I didn't want to be a flipper too. That's another thing. I didn't want to be a flipper. That was my mindset. But I should have been thinking about my pocket. But honestly, yeah, as a gamer, I forgot that was my mentality. Like, I don't want to be a flipper, like, because there are people out here that really want the system and want to play the system. Why are you taking it just to, go out here and charge somebody $1,800 for it? But again, the pandemic caused a lot of people to get into a situation where they out making money and hustling and trying to do business. There's what it is. But yeah, so here's the thing. My girl bought 13 of them, but here's the other thing. She didn't sell a single one of them for profit. She gave them all to her friends for exact retail of what she paid. I was like, girl, you could have came up. But she was like, I can't do that to my friends. I was like, now, how funny is that? How funny is it that, number one, she's not a gamer. She didn't even have a game system. Like, the last game system she owned, I want to say, was a Sega Genesis. That's right, you heard me, a Sega Genesis. She ain't had a game in over 15, 20 years, but bought a PS5. Now she owns a PS5 and has friends that were all looking for the PS5. Why? Because the PS5 has so much hype behind it that everybody wanted a PS5, even people who hadn't played a game in 20 years. Now, what that going to show you? And she enjoyed Astrobot, and she enjoyed Big was it Big Planet? Yeah, Sackboy's Big Adventure. So, where you at, Xbox? Nowhere. So, hey, to each their own. God bless you and your Xbox experience. I was at the store the other day at Target, and they had digital Xboxes right there sitting in the store looking at you like, you gonna buy me? No. With a sticker up there from 2017 talking about the most powerful console. Powerful at what? It's so strong it can stay in the store all night long. You can't buy me. I'm the most powerful console. I'm sorry. I'm clowning. I'm just clowning. I'm just clowning. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Xbox, no way. PlayStation, all day. PlayStation with the W. It's official. PlayStation wins. Xbox loses. Whatever generation this is, 7th, 8th, 9th, I don't even know. But that's what it is, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. I really don't. I don't know what to tell y'all. They'll give you. If y'all know anything about that, give you. But yeah, man. Check the receipts. And that is a Virtual Con sticker. There's so much glare on that, man. Y'all can't even. There it is. Bam. Virtual Con. For those who know, for those who don't. What else? Do I got anything special to show? Anything? Fine. I got some stuff around here, but it is what it is. I do have some of these for those who know. It's a proto. And I don't just have one proto. I don't just have two proto. But I'm a 3 times, man. 3 times. I know that say 4, but you know how it go. We gonna hit that 4 for sure though. Anyway, I think that's 4 for the whole franchise, because I think Curry and the crew only got 3. The one against LeBron, the other against LeBron, the other against LeBron. Anyway, and now we're gonna get another one. So whoever that's gonna be against. Because real talk, if it wasn't for injuries, we'd already have 5 for the franchise, 4 for the team, and it'd be all good. But anyway, I can't show these off because of NDAs. So because I participated in a little game show. For those who don't know, Funko Pop Quiz Show. Player, don't you know? So That's what it is, fam. This is where if I did audio stuff, y'all would hear the applause. But yeah, congratulations, PlayStation, on another successful win, console success launch. Peace out. I'm out. I'm gonna go play my game, my PlayStation. Oh, speaking of which, because they just released oh, I can't turn it right now. Anyway, they just released a demo for Matrix. So they say the graphics is bomb and all that. I'm for to check it out. You check it out too. If you got the PlayStation, you can download it and play it. It's 25 gigs. All right, I'm out. Y'all take it easy. Boom, 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 boom.